Now we are. Alright, I believe we're live. We should be good. Jeff, you want to check the stream and let us know what we sound like? Hey guys, if anyone's listening. We have 2 views, and I bet it's you 2.
I'm not.
So we actually have one other person. Should say hello in the chat. Oh, Mike's
Hello,
here.
Random person.
Mike is watching on Twitch. Mike's a fellow link cable person. Writer? I don't know, what's our term?
I do not hear any music.
You do not hear any music?
No.
Okay, let me turn that up then. How about now? I hear it. It sounds pretty good. Oh, I know why. Because I have it muted. Now try it. It should come on.
Sexy. Music is playing.
Does it sound too loud?
I don't think so.
Mike, how's the sound? Sound pretty good before we get started?
Testing.
Okay, he says it's good. Is it? So all of us, let's all talk. So I'm talking. Do I sound too loud or too quiet? And then Jeff, you go.
I think we all sound hopefully pretty good.
Okay. Yep, I found the echo. I accidentally had two things on because I added another video. So the echo should be gone now. All right. Let's start this. Actually, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna just put the word title in the front. What is this? Top RPG.
Tier list.
Top RPG tier list. Yeah.
Tier lists get the viewers. I always click
I
on
do
tier
too.
lists.
They're just cool. No idea where the hell to put this though. Shoving it up here. If I can make it fit. Yeah, good enough. Maybe we'll put it over here. We didn't really think about the layouts too much, so next time will be better. This was a complete YOLO here. It's alright. Okay, Jeff, try talking again. Mike's checking it. Jeff, you're muted.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Link Cable Top RPG tier list.
Who's ready to get started? Let's start right at the top. Oh, actually, we should introduce ourselves now. I'm Kevin. You know me from the Link Cable Podcast. Jeffrey?
I'm Jeffrey. I usually go by Jeff, though. I don't know why you called me Jeffrey. And I have been on the Link Cable Podcast once, so please look in the past for an episode with me on it if you want to hear more of my voice.
And our special guest, Kyle.
Yeah, I am Kyle. I guess I was brought on as a RPG expert here.
A last-minute expert.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll see how this goes.
Yep.
Let's get us started. So we got number 1 is Bravely Default. So how do we start this out?
I don't know if either of you guys have played Bravely Default.
I'm assuming
Scar has
never played.
I did, and I did not like it very much. So we're gonna have to fight for this one to get somewhere.
I liked it quite a bit. I thought the combat system was really unique. I haven't seen another RPG with the combat system.
I did like the combat system.
Where you
my gut
you
would
essentially
be. Would you say higher or lower?
Yeah, I mean, tier lists are
I know,
hard.
yeah,
In the
you
beginning,
don't
you have
judge it
nothing
off
to
of.
base your first ranking off of. So B seems pretty safe for this.
Okay.
But like in this list, are there going to be any like trash RPGs or these?
Oh, I don't know. They don't look like they're that
Like,
trashy. They're either games that I've always heard of, or just I've played a little bit because I didn't really like it.
That's what I mean. So I feel like in order to have things more spread out, maybe we should give like a okay RPG like this one more of like a C rating.
I'm okay with C. I was only
Okay.
bumping it up for you.
All right.
Let's give it a C
All right.
just as a
Go with C.
All right, Pokemon
a
Black.
landmark.
I and white, and we're going to say both. I think that was B for sure. I love Pokemon, and I really liked black and white. Any disagreements there? Who didn't play it or did play it?
I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's a solid, Pokemon game. So
yeah, I played it. It kind of melded into all the other Pokemon games for me. So I'm cool with the B.
Okay.
I love Pokemon. So it's not like my favorite Pokemon game or anything.
Bloodborne.
I know Kyle's gonna put that in the S plus plus.
So that's an S for me, but to me it's like D. Okay, but let me think about this though, because I didn't like it because it was too hard, but I liked the actual game. So, but I also think you liked it because it was really hard.
I mean, yeah, and the difficulty is what gives you like all of the satisfaction and the sense of accomplishment when you beat a boss or unlock a shortcut
right.
back.
So,
or atmosphere.
Kyle, can't have every Dark Souls game in the family go to S tier, so
it won't.
every game.
If you give me 2 Soulsborne games to put in S tier, Bloodborne is one of them.
All right, I'm fine with S, Kevin.
Okay.
I think it's worthy.
It's not a bad. I mean, as a
the
game,
whole gaming
knowing like
community.
what it is, I think it's a pretty good game. I just wasn't my cup of tea, but I can respect it. I think as a game, we have to think of this as a game, not as my personal, I guess, because there's 3 of us. All right, Chrono Trigger. I never finished it, but I really liked what I played. And I wish I could have played it more, but I had it on GameFly, and I had to return it and cancel my subscription. And then I thought, I'll just buy the game again. Totally forgot that, it's a DS game I was playing on, and I don't have my save file, so I never started it again. It's good.
Ouch.
That was stupid. So where?
Yeah,
I never played.
I missed the Chrono Trigger bandwagon. I had it for DS, played for like 10 minutes, and then stopped.
I
and
think
never
it's,
looked back. So I don't.
In
have
my
much
opinion,
to say.
a good B game because I never finished it, so maybe the ending got great, but it wasn't anything spectacular. I was over halfway through it, and I thought it was pretty good.
I heard that Chrono Trigger was one of the first games that had like a staggering amount of different endings based on the story. So I give it props for that.
Okay, so I think B seems okay. Any objections?
No.
The Game Boy Advance. Which one is this? Is this drop distance or is this a 360? Which one's on the? Someone look it up and read the title of it. I can't open up another window.
I mean, it says Game Boy Advance, right?
Actually, I'm gonna share this really quick.
It's Chain of Memories.
Is that the one?
Yeah, it's Chain
I
of
hated
Memories.
it.
I never played it, but I would probably put it
I think
D.
it's definitely D. I did not like this game at all. Actually,
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game.
all the other Kingdom Hearts games, I would say they are great, but not that one. All right, Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah.
Where would you gut put that?
I never played
Jeffrey,
this one either.
this one.
Which one was Origins?
That's
Is that
the first
third
one.
one? Oh, I like
This
this
one would
one
be
quite
an
a
A for me
bit.
too.
Yeah, I like an A for this. I'm
Okay.
between A and B for it, I would say. I think I like Dragon Age 2 a little better, which is not the mainstream.
I actually
opinion
did
on
like 2 a lot more than I thought I would. I'm just sharing this on our YouTube.
So we're putting it
No,
back to
I think
B.
I think Origins I liked a lot because it was very similar to Knights of the Old Republic because you had a lot of turn-based stuff still, especially on the PC. The console version was very different.
that. Yeah, I played PC.
Okay, sorry, I'm just posting this so maybe we can get like one more
All
person here. All right, Dragon Quest 8.
I've only started playing 11.
I've noticed that.
To me, I thought 8 was fun, but it wasn't. I'd probably say C.
Have you played Quest, Kyle?
I didn't play any of the Dragon Quests.
You're missing out. They're so good.
I'll say they just look like boilerplate turn-based RPGs.
Oh, they are.
Really not
That's it
much
exactly.
going for them. When I think of Dragon Quest, I think of just your most stereotypical turn-based RPG.
All right. Well, I think C's fine.
So Kyle's gonna put it in absolute trash.
No, I mean it's stereotypical, right? It's like a C
It is
in
a
my
very,
mind. It's
like-
the
I
average.
think 8
Yeah.
8 was fun, good story, but it wasn't as exciting because they didn't have job systems for everybody. It was kind of a set, character. All right, so Dark Souls. Are we gonna
Dark Souls
2.
2.
2.
Do you want me to just
Yes,
rattle
go through these,
these?
'cause
Yeah.
Dark
I
Souls
hated
2 gets a B. I'm not gonna rate any Soulsborne worse than a B. It was not made by the main dude, so it wasn't quite as atmospheric and like intriguing of a world as some of the other ones. So that gets my lowest rating. Had the best PvP apparently. I never really got into that. Dark Souls 3, loved it.
I actually really like Dark Souls 3 as well, so I would say that. I never finished it. I didn't get that far, even though I have several hours in the game. But I did like 3 a lot. It's tough, and I get mad that it's so tough, but I guess it's part of the love. Dark Souls 1 I only played a little bit. Where would you put it, though?
This is going to go S tier.
That's my favorite game of all time, probably. It's Dark Souls 1. So,
How many times have you beaten it?
Yeah. Over 7. I think I got 7. Well, I think I beat it 7 times, and then got halfway through on my 7.
All right, fine. Then I'll... Because I might have...
I have no argument.
I might have some arguments later that I'm going to fight for that I'm going to say I gave you that. Earthbound, did anyone play this?
Nope.
No. Ness is my main Smash.
I played it a little bit on the SNES Classic, but I'm just going to say never played it because I only played 10 minutes.
I think never played.
It's just old, and I know it's supposed to be great, and people are probably going to hate us if they actually watch this, but I don't know. Pokemon Emerald / Ruby / Sapphire. That's my S tier.
Really? I played this S tier. Is that your favorite Pokemon?
It's probably my favorite. The only other one I like better, I think, was Blue because I played it most because I had it for so long before I got something new. But I played Sapphire and Emerald so many times over again.
Wow.
That's probably one of my favorite big RPGs. That's not. Well, there's a couple I might mention. Okay.
I can respect
Fallout
it.
3. Jeff.
I put a lot of hours into Fallout 3. I really liked that game.
I would say better than 4, right?
I think better than 4, yeah. I think this would go like A.
I do too. I liked it better than 4 as well. Okay, Fire Emblem Fates.
Never played.
I mean, probably like a B or a C for me.
To me, Fire Emblem, if I could do it, it would probably go this way. Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem C. It's very Are you guys big Fire Emblem people?
I like Fire Emblem, but they kind of start to bleed together.
Okay, how about now we have this. Do you like Fire Emblem better than Dark Souls, though? See,
no, absolutely not.
Do you think it's as good as Dark Souls 2?
I don't remember Fates very much.
I never finished Fates. I played through
quite
a bit of it, but I've played through Awakening. I had all of that one done. Okay, we'll leave it. What about, I didn't play any of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems, did you guys?
I played Sacred Stones.
I can't see which one this one is.
I don't think.
I think that's the original one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put never played then, unless anyone has an objection.
Nope.
Okay. Final Fantasy 12.
8. Or sorry,
I'm
12.
playing it right now, so it's hard to give a decision.
Is that Zodiac?
I don't think it is, but we can just say it is because I don't think Zodiac's in here. So we'll just assume it's Zodiac then.
I think it is.
The art, that's kind of what I thought, but I don't know if the words say it under there.
I think that was like the remake or something with the added Zodiac age. I liked it. I would say it's a B or a C, definitely not D or trash.
I'm only a little bit into it. I would say B so far too. I like it better than most of these games, so that would be a good B. This is 13, I believe.
Too linear.
I played it a little bit, but not enough to. I'd say D. I think it was cool-ish. It looked nice. I think it was on 360. I played it. It was just very Okay.
No opinion.
Fire Emblem, or I'm sorry, Final Fantasy. Can you guys see that? I can barely read that one. Is it 4?
Final Fantasy
Anybody
4
play
Advance.
4? I did not play 4.
I played it. It was pretty good. I think that this is a classic in a lot of people's eyes, so I'll probably get
the wrong monitor.
No, well, you guys can't see. Hang on. I was like, I'm not streaming that, am I? No, I'm just sharing this.
Yeah. I'll probably get hate for it, but I would say this is maybe like a C. I didn't play it at the time it came out, so I feel like I didn't appreciate it as much as a lot of people.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Tactics was amazing. I don't know if you guys played it.
I literally just talked about this last night because I've never played it and I want to.
Yeah, Tactics gets like In my mind, it's an
Okay.
A. It was
I really
so
see.
good.
I have it on Android on
Okay.
my phone. I don't know if it's worth playing or not, or if it's gonna be crappy.
Well, we got Kyle here. Final Fantasy 8.
I never played much of 8. I always thought it was really boring.
Nope.
What do you think?
So D.
I never played.
I never played it
All
either.
right, guess it.
So do
So
we just?
maybe,
I didn't
maybe
put
not
in. I
played.
didn't put it enough in to give it a good decision.
I guess put it never played. We don't really have a.
It's like the biggest RPGs in this row here. We're all like, yeah, never played. All right, Final Fantasy 7.
I guess we don't have enough opinion. Are you leaving it at D?
No, I put it in. I put it in never played.
We put
This is
Final
13.
Fantasy 13
Oh,
in D.
13. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting my note. It's hard to see the. Okay, go ahead.
All right,
I never played Final
I didn't
Fantasy
either.
7.
Jeff, did you?
This is bad.
I bought it for iPad, I think, and I played it a little
Did
bit,
you play it enough to rate it?
but I didn't get very far. Or maybe it wasn't 7. I'm sorry.
That I'm probably never
I'm not even
played.
thinking about the
I
right
mean,
one.
this is known as like the
Right,
best
that's
Final
the
Fantasy
that's the one they
game.
just did
Like,
the remake of.
Yeah.
I just feel bad.
Mike
that
in
I
the
haven't
chat
played
says,
it.
I've never
Anyone
played a
played
Final
the
Fantasy
remake?
game, and I just put us either, apparently.
Anyone play the remake of it? Or is
no,
that
it's
not
out, but I
count?
haven't played it yet.
And it's only one episode of it, so it's not the
It's
whole
still a pretty
game
big
yet.
game, but I've not
Okay.
played it.
Yeah.
I guess not
All
played.
right, Final Fantasy.
6 Advance.
I played a little bit on an emulator, but I didn't get far enough through it to rate it.
Neither.
All right, Final Fantasy 10 HD
I would put this at
remastered.
a B. I played through 10. And this is 10 and 10-2, I think,
Okay.
technically. What did you guys think of 10 and 10-2?
Never
Really?
played it.
I started it,
I
but
finished.
didn't finish.
Well, almost finished 10. I think I'm at the very last boss. My memory card on my PS2. I don't think I ever actually finished it though. I would say it's a B though. I really liked it.
Alright.
The story was fun. Final Fantasy
I like it.
15. This one's a controversial game, at least in our friend group.
I never played it. I just know my one
Yeah.
friend hated it.
I would say it's C. I thought it was fun. It was okay, but it's very, very repetitive.
Kyle.
I never played.
Okay.
I'm just happy we're finally through the Final
I know.
Fantasy games.
All right,
We can start having-
Fallout
having
New
opinions
Vegas.
again. Never played it, but I've heard
I'm surprised you
nothing but
haven't.
good
You're
things.
such a Fallout guy too. I would probably say A or B,
I think I got saturated with 3, and this was kind of a reskin.
but
in
it's
some
really
ways.
good.
I think people look back on it with rose-tinted goggles a little bit. Like, it wasn't as good as Fallout 3. in my
I really
mind.
liked it.
I played a little bit.
I finished it. I enjoyed it. I just don't think it was. I think it's
I gotta put it below 3.
okay. Then I'd say B. I could probably do that. All right, Pokemon.
I don't know why,
Gold.
but I do.
I'd probably say.
Okay, gold. If we're S
I would say
tiering an
A.
emerald, gold has to be.
You think gold is S tier? I
Right.
mean, I'm okay with it. Gold, like that whole first like 3 or 4 different generations, I was in love with.
I think gold and silver are probably the best Pokemon games.
I think they're my favorite.
red and blue might be
third
my favorite,
Third favorite.
but I think that gold and silver are my favorite. Yeah.
All right. What about Golden Sun? Does anyone even play that?
That was amazing.
Oh, really?
It was Golden Sun, and Golden Sun 2 had this awesome mechanic where after you beat the first game, you got this long code on your Game Boy screen, and if you typed in that code when you started Golden Sun 2, like all of the story beats that you and choices that you made in the first game
Oh,
carried
wow.
over into the
I
second
did not
game.
know that.
How was the actual game?
It was
So-
awesome. I mean, this is an A
okay.
at least.
I didn't play it,
Yeah.
so we'll have to go with his.
Okay.
All right, Kingdom Hearts.
right, here's one.
I think this is the first one.
Yeah,
I would
this is
A it.
one. I'm tempted to almost give it an S, but I haven't played it in a long time. I just remember absolutely loving it.
I absolutely loved
And
it too. I just thought it
everything
was so
that it's
cool.
inspired since, like being the original game, like at that time, it was so cool. Getting the Disney characters,
Yeah, I
like,
just thought it was neat. It was
crossover.
something that you never thought you'd see on the same screen.
I think this would be an S for
Okay.
me.
Kyle.
Like I feel like every like
I've never
Really?
played.
RPG gamer should at least try.
Okay, I'll push it to an
Kingdom
S. Kingdom Hearts 2, I think this is.
2, I don't don't think it was quite.
I still
as
think it was
good.
A worthy
I would
though.
put it at-
So here's my thing. I would be 1, 2, 3. That's exactly how I see it. I don't even know what this one is though. Birth by Sleep. This is I think the PSP or Vita one. Either way, they're both not very good. I would go D.
Yeah,
I would
Birth by
go
Sleep.
D.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. You know where I'm gonna put this.
Oh man, Kyle, have you played Old Republic?
I haven't. I heard
Oh
it's
my
amazing.
god, it's my top 5 favorite games ever, so I have to S tier it.
I played it.
It
on
was
an
so bad on
I
iPad,
bought
Jeff.
it.
Let's never talk about that experience.
It's
I didn't
so
know it was that
on
bad.
iPad.
Play it on PC. You will not
I feel
regret
like
it.
you played like half of these RPGs on your iPad for some reason.
Well,
these
Jeff never had a
older
gaming
ones, it's
computer
like, I'm not
before.
gonna
He had
go-
like, I already have a cell phone and a laptop that runs Microsoft Word. Why do I need anything else? I'm just gonna play my iPad.
I've got a Dreamcast.
Yeah,
What else do I
it's
need?
2014.
I mean,
I have
hey,
a
back
Dreamcast
in
and a
the day.
PS2. I don't need anything new, Kevin. That was that.
What do you think, Kyle? Do you think we should allow this?
You know what?
S
I'm in
tier?
control. I'm leaving
I
it.
think we
can't-
should. It's not like Kevin's gone rogue here. Like that's a
Okay.
beloved
This is
game
one of my
by a ton
favorite
of
games
people.
of all time.
Yeah.
Pokemon
Alright.
Leaf. I really enjoyed the remake of Red and Blue. I think it's an A because the game's not as in depth as I think Emerald and Gold, but it still gave you quite a bit to do.
Yeah, I'm cool with A.
Mass Effect 1.
Should we just hit all the Mass Effects in one?
Well,
one
it's hard. I
rating
know
here?
because I would say it would go like this.
Okay. 3 would probably be B.
I really liked 3. I don't know why people hate it so much.
The ending just takes
No,
away
it's
so
just
much.
an
from
ending. The
it.
game.
It
Who cares?
does.
They're all gonna die anyways or something.
Kevin, I got a shitty ass ending because I didn't download the mobile app and do enough in the mobile app that co-released
All right,
with
that's
the
fair.
game.
I'm
remember
okay.
that.
I don't love
That
Mass Effect
knocks it
3 as
down a
much as I
whole
love.
tier.
2 I loved so much. I thought Miranda was kick ass. I
Yeah,
thought
2
1
was
was okay,
really
but
good.
when you were on what's the big city world thing you're on? The Citadel. I just felt like it was very empty in the first one. It kind of took me away from it. I remember just wandering around trying to find people.
I'm fine with
Mother
what you
3. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
I
none of us have
completely
played
agree.
this. No,
Nope.
put. I
okay.
never did.
Oh God.
Oh, here's one
God.
for Jeff.
I hate this game so much.
Is this like my Nino
Ugh,
Kuni?
yeah. Near
Yeah.
Automata. Automata?
Automata.
Jeff, if you had to place it, where would you place it? Just
I'd probably put it like a solid
a
B.
B. I thought you'd go full S tier on this.
No, the upgrade system was a little funky with all the microchips, and then making you replay the game, even though it was a different
Ugh, which is not
perspective.
fun.
I thought it was a little bit of a cop out, and it kind of wore on me a little bit. I thought the combat was super fun. The story was a little bit confusing, but it was interesting once you get into it. I think it's a good B. I put like 50 some hours into it. I did almost everything.
I thought you were gonna go higher, to be honest.
Oh, I am too. You talked so
I think
highly
it's-
about this game.
Because I really enjoyed it, but I don't know, like, I'm reserving S tier and A tier for, like, very, very good games, very memorable games. This game had a good flavor, but I don't think it's quite there.
All right. I don't even know what this is. I can't even see this one.
Persona 3.
Oh, is that what it is?
Persona 3.
I never played
yeah,
it.
it goes 3, 4, and 5.
I never played
Did
3.
you, Kyle?
No, I never played any of them.
I haven't played 4.
I played 4. I would
think you
definitely
did,
put
Kevin.
4 as an A or S. I'd probably say closer to A just because there were a little few parts of it I was just like, just kind of going with. But I thought it was one of the better games I've ever played.
I think 5 goes in
I
A.
haven't finished 5. I'm only a handful
I
way
know
through it.
a lot of people would kill me for that, and they probably want it in S tier, but I think it was just too long.
That's fair.
Yeah, I almost want to fight the A placement and put it lower based on because I watched you play a lot of the game, but I'm
Okay.
fine with A.
I would
wasn't
put
the one actually
Persona
playing.
5 above Nier.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the way we got it. That seems fair. Pokemon Red. So okay,
Wow,
now this
so
is hard
back.
because I want to put it above Leaf Green, even though it's technically the same game. But if I'm thinking in that time period, this is an S. If I think back, then it would be lower because it's not as good. What do you guys think?
So my opinion on this is that in this one, they designed and released the best like set of Pokemon.
I agree.
Ever, you know, like Leaf Green obviously just reused that. So I think that Red deserves to be an S tier just for how good the Pokemon
I think so too.
were.
I'm good with that.
Okay. What about Pokemon Platinum? I honestly thought it's another just generic jump off of I think Diamond and Pearl. I don't even remember. No, it was from no, it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I think is what it was. It's so forgettable. I don't think it was that great because I remember I bought it and I played a little bit and I was like, this is basically the same game again. I stopped.
Yeah, I didn't play that one.
Okay, Fire Emblem. This is the GameCube one, I think. I think that's on. Is that in the GameCube?
Yeah. I never
think
played
there's two
it.
in the GameCube, maybe. I might be wrong.
This is GameCube.
Okay.
Yep.
So what do you guys think of that one? Has anyone played it?
I never played it.
Kyle, did you play it? Okay.
No.
Sounds like we know exactly where it goes.
Absolute trash. No.
Pyre. Jeff, you did play this.
All right.
What do you think about that?
I converted Jeff on this game.
Yeah.
Pyre is awesome. I don't think it's like S or A. I think it's somewhere between B and C. It was just a very unique game. Good story and like amazing soundtrack.
I'd probably say it was like a B.
B?
Yeah.
Like there was nothing about it I didn't really like. It was just kind of there, and I played it. And I enjoyed the little bit I did, and you moved on, right?
Okay, that's fair. You think that? Yeah, okay. I played a very, very, very little of it, and I thought it was very okay. But you can go up to B a little bit if you like. All right.
Radiant Historian. Radiant Historia.
I've never heard of this game.
I've
never
never played it either. I think it's on 360, maybe. What does it say it's on?
I don't know. It says developer was Atlas, Nintendo DS,
Okay,
and
yeah,
3DS.
not what I thought. Super Mario RPG.
Probably
Anyone
not.
play this?
I
Okay.
love this game. I mean,
No, I did not. I was a
this is
Dreamcast
like
boy.
this is like S tier
Really?
for me.
I've never
Wow.
played it, but I've always heard it's S tier level, so I'm gonna just go with it.
Wow.
I've always wanted to
This
play
is
it. I've
like-
never sat down to actually play it. I think it's on the
I don't know if I'm
SNES Mini.
more
I should
surprised
actually play it.
You should.
Okay.
It's probably like the game that like really got me into
Okay.
RPGs. It was just so good. You should definitely check it out at some point.
Okay, I guess S tier it is. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
How do you see that? How do
Did I
you
say
know
that
what
right?
that's it?
I got it pulled up on a separate
Okay.
monitor.
I've never
it's
played it, and
zoomed
I'm
in
assuming
so you
either
can
of you
see.
haven't. Okay.
No.
This is, I believe this one's on the 3DS. Shin
Same.
Megami Tensei 4. I believe it's 3DS. If you want to verify, Jeff.
I've never
I played it and
any
I
of the
did not like
Shin
it at
Megami
all.
Tensei
I thought it was
games.
not a very fun game. I'd probably go D, to be honest.
This is
Yep,
Nintendo
I have
3DS.
I bought
Okay.
this right after I played through Persona 4 Golden, thinking it would be something similar, and it was not. It looked like trash. What is this one, Jeff?
This is Shin Megami Tensei 4
Okay, did not
Apocalypse, which was
So
also
I'll put
3DS.
those down here. I'm assuming no one's touched that.
Nope.
Suikoden 2.
This is supposed to be a classic, but I've
Never played it either. Okay.
Never played it.
Pokemon Sun.
Pokemon Sun.
Honest,
I didn't play
I didn't
Sun
think
and
they were
Moon.
that good. I know some people will disagree highly, but I did not play it, and I don't think I ever. Or no, I played it. I don't think I finished it. I played Moon anyway, so. All right, I'll leave it there. Tales of Symphonia. I want to play this game very bad, but I have not.
That game was
Where would you
awesome.
put it then?
We're going
I would
A or
rank
B or
this.
C.
I would rank this one an A
Okay.
probably.
Wow.
The combat was really
Okay.
cool.
I just finished Tales of Vesperia like 2 days ago because they did the definitive. Oh, it's right over here. The definitive version. I really liked it a lot on Switch.
Are we gonna get to that?
We'll get there. All right,
Okay.
Skyrim.
Oh, this is tough.
I
don't know.
I would probably put it in the S tier. I think it's like a game that will always be remembered, and there's just so much to do, and it's just.
I mean, any game that's been around for almost 10 years.
And I bought it 100 times. I got it on Switch, 360, PC.
Right.
Okay.
Like, if it wasn't that good, they wouldn't be still releasing it, right?
That's
all right,
true.
Jeff, what's this one? I can't read that one either.
Trials of Cold
I've
Steel.
not played that.
Trails of Cold Steel.
Nope, never played.
Okay.
Never played any of the Trials games coming up. I don't know if you guys are any different.
I have not, actually. I've just been learning about them now.
Trails
I've
in
not
the
played
Sky.
any of these, and I know you haven't, Jeff, so let's just throw them in here.
And Trails in the Sky
right.
again.
Witcher 3.
And Witcher
C?
3.
Just kidding.
Right.
I'm just
Easy
kidding. Yeah, I
S.
agree 1,000%.
Yeah,
That game's incredible. We don't have to talk about it. What is this called? No.
I can't even read it because the
This
letters
is
are weird.
Oh, is this that
Yeah.
3DS one or the DS one? Where you're like
It's
in
like,
the
isn't
city?
it rhythm based or
Somewhere
something?
Yeah.
I don't even. I
never
played
played.
like a little bit of it, but I hated it. I want to put absolute trash, but people like
Oh.
this game.
The World Ends With You.
Yeah,
is that
that's
what it's
what it's
called?
called.
Maybe.
I'm gonna put D. I have enough to at least say I didn't like it and I never finished. I think I have it on DS, 3DS.
Yeah, well, that's good, Kyle. The World
Yeah.
Ends With You. Wow.
Yep.
2007.
Undertale. What do you guys think with this?
Never played.
I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be a Kyle
I
game.
do think it's a Kyle game for sure. It's very artsy fartsy and like it's a good game from what I hear. I couldn't get past the artwork. I never played it either.
Never played it.
Okay, these two I want to play really bad, but I've not played either of them. Have you? Valkyria Chronicles?
No, I've started them, but I barely
Okay.
played. I can't.
Never played.
All right, Tales of Vesperia, which is the originally 360 version,
Definitive edition.
and then got ported to like I think PS3, PS4, PS5, Switch.
So you
I'd probably
just
say
played
B
this.
or A.
I've never played
Okay,
it.
let's go B then. Pokemon Y, I think it's in my opinion C. Did you guys play Pokemon Y?
I
No.
did. I don't really remember
I
much
thought it
of
was
it.
very okay. All right, Xenoblade Chronicles.
I started it, but didn't get very far.
So if Alex was on the show, one of our the main guy from Link Cable, that was B, probably his S, but he's not here, so we're moving this baby down to C because I think the game is fun, but it's way too long. The combat is not as fun as it sounds when you look at it, and I'm gonna put Chronicles 2 right next to it because I don't think it changed as much as I was hoping it would. And then Chronicles X.
And everyone, this is Kevin's last show with Link Cable, so
Yeah.
please,
Can't wait till he
please wish
watches
him
this.
goodbye and good luck.
And I'm putting Xenoblade Chronicles X even worse. I don't think it's trash, but I played a couple hours of it and I was like, this is not for me.
I think we need to populate that trash tier more.
Well,
Being too
most of these
nice.
games you play, it's other. If we haven't played them, we can't say trash, and the ones we've talked about are pretty good.
I know.
Right.
Xeno, what does that say? Never played it.
Xenogears.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Okay, Bastion.
Right,
See,
here's,
this
here
is
we
what I
go.
would put.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're a
hate that
fool.
game.
Oh, Bastion
I would give it
is
a
so
B.
good.
B.
Yeah, I almost want to say A, but
I almost want to say A too. I really did enjoy that game.
I'm cool.
You know
with
what?
B.
Why don't we put it at A,
No,
Kyle?
all right, let's put it at A.
I think that is, aside from Hades, which I don't think is on this list, like Super Giants, like probably one of their best games.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think it's definitely the one that put them on
Okay.
the map.
I enjoyed it more than Pyre.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Dragon Age 2. I'd probably say B.
Yeah, when I played this game, I ran into a bug that didn't let me complete one of like the long running story side quests, and then I stopped playing right there.
Would you play it on?
I was so upset.
Yeah, that's what I was playing on
360,
too.
I
It was,
think.
the load times were shitty on that.
Yeah, so I'm fine with the B.
I thought it was fun, but I definitely had problems. Inquisition, where would you put that? Anybody?
I didn't get far enough to read
I
it.
got far enough to have an idea, but I didn't play a ton. I'd probably still say B. I thought it was okay from what I played, but it wasn't life-changing as much as I wanted it to because I love
Yeah.
BioWare, but they just kept taking a more generic. I mean, they went from Knights of the Republic, where it was like I was in love with it, and Jade Empire, which I wish was on this list. I don't think it is, which is one of my favorite games. And then they jumped to Dragon Age, which is good, and then they just started to get worse and worse. And then
Didn't they do Mass Effect?
Yeah, Mass Effect 2, or Mass Effect also, but then that kind of went to hell. I guess I don't know if they actually had any like hand in making Andromeda, which is kind of where it fell apart.
I don't think they did. I think it was a different studio.
All right, Final Fantasy 9.
This was one I had on iPad.
Did you like it?
I remember it not being bad, but I didn't get far enough, and I was playing it on an airplane, so I feel like that's going to skew my view. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it like a C.
Okay.
But I feel like that's not doing it
That's
justice.
fair. Well,
But
we'll roll with it. All right, Pokemon Heart Gold. I'd probably put it A because it's not as good as the original. I did think the little the pedometer you got was kind of neat. I used to wear it around on campus when I was going to school, but it wasn't anything different than what it was back then. You're so cool.
Yeah, I think putting it at A is consistent with how we've been
Pokemon
handling
remakes
the
and everything.
Pokemon remakes.
We need like a Pokemon tier list.
I think they have those.
So many Pokemon
All right.
games.
Lost
All right.
Odyssey. Didn't even play it. I have not.
No.
I played this quite a bit, a long time ago now. I guess it was on the 360. It came with like 4 or 5 discs.
Really?
I'd probably give it like a. It had this cool feature where when you would attack, you had to like hold the trigger, and then if you release it at a certain time, you'd get like a better attack. So it made the combat more
C?
engaging.
D? What are you thinking?
I'd probably give it
Okay.
like a C.
Mother. I don't think any of us played it. Just
Nope.
put it right next to Mother 3. The Fire Emblem for Game Boy Advance.
Sacred Stones.
Yeah, so this is the one that I remember playing quite a bit. I would rate this one an A. This is one of my favorite Fire Emblem games.
Oh wow.
Secret of Mana for SNES. I didn't play it.
Nope.
Transistor.
I'd probably give this one a C.
I would give it a C or a D. I couldn't really get into
I kept
Transistor
trying to get
very
into
much.
it, but for some reason it just didn't stick.
Yeah, maybe let's do D. I ended up beating this one, but I remember having to force myself to beat it. The pacing was really weird, and like the combat was cool in the beginning, but it wore on me kind of after a while. Like it just wasn't their best. The art style was cool, but
All right.
yeah.
How about
I
Wild
think,
Arms?
No.
No.
Fire Emblem
Here's a good one,
Houses.
Kyle.
3 Houses.
3 Houses.
This is an A for me. It was a really good
I'm
game.
in the middle. Well, I wouldn't say middle. I'm like 4 hours in, and I really enjoy it too, so I'm okay with that.
I need to get the
What
game.
does this one say, Jeff? I can't read. Tales of which one?
Trails in the Sky.
Trails or Tales? No, never played, right?
Never played.
All right.
Not sure why this one's on here twice. Final Fantasy 14 or Realm Reborn. That's
yeah.
that MO, right?
Yeah.
Never played.
I played a little bit. I didn't get
enough
hooked,
to rate,
though.
or never played.
No, not enough to
And
rate.
then I think
And then the next one's
these are the expansions for it, aren't
Heaven
it?
Sword.
And then this two.
Yeah, I think this is also.
And then
14.
what is this
played.
one? Oops.
Stormblood, Shadowbringers.
I think that's also an expansion.
Which this is
So
also
just stick
14.
there.
Yep.
All right. Divinity: Original Sin, the first one. I would say the first one is like a B.
Yeah, I'm cool
And
with the B for it. It was
I
a
would give
solid
the
game,
second
but
one an
definitely
A.
had some issues.
I really like the
100%
second one. I
agree.
played the first one. I never
Okay.
got. Actually, no. I might have beat the first one. I had it on Xbox One. It was not great to control it. So after I got the second one on PC.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a much better choice.
Yeah, they're great on PC.
Jeff, what is?
The first one, I didn't like how you couldn't really like the characters, the main characters. You were like locked into playing
Yeah.
as them. You know, 2 is way better in that
Agreed.
regard.
Jeff, what does this one say? Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem Radiant
Okay.
Dawn on the Wii.
Oh, I did not play this one. Me
Never
neither.
played.
Okay, what is this? Can't read it.
Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, I didn't play that either.
Nope.
Dragon Quest 11. I would say that's a good B.
This is
What
what
do you
I'm
think?
playing.
How do you feel about B?
I could go with B. I might even bump it down to C. PC.
Okay.
But I've
And what about you,
beat-
Kyle? Oh yeah, you
Never
said you never
played.
played Dragon Quest.
I think Kyle described it
Yeah,
perfectly.
generic JRPG.
It really
It is.
But
I
sometimes it's what
know.
you want. It's like
It
like
is.
soul
It's just
food. You
comfort.
Just eat it, even
It's
though you know
very
what
good.
it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
nothing against it.
South Park: Stick of
Alright.
Truth.
Stick
I
of
think that's a
Truth.
good B.
I
I never
played.
played it.
Oh, I
but
beat it. I
I've
thought it
heard
was.
like it's pretty good.
It wasn't very long. It wasn't super in depth, but it was fun. B seems fair.
It stays true to the cartoon.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it did. Fire Emblem Echoes, which I believe is on 3DS.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I played this one. Man, there's so many Fire Emblem games. I get them mixed up.
I played it, but I don't remember it. But I know I've
Did-
never played a Fire Emblem game that's like worse than a B. So
Did Fates and Echoes come out at the same time? Which one came? Didn't Fates have a second one that came out with it at the same time?
there was one of them.
I forgot what it's called.
I can't remember. I think it was Echoes.
Maybe. All right, I'm saying I'm gonna put C.
Perfect.
I'm gonna just rank it with all these other ones because to me they were all kind of similar.
Okay.
The original
never played
Nier. I did not play it.
No, I did not.
Okay. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I would probably put this in A.
That's an A. Yeah,
I
that
love
was a
that
great
one.
game.
I think the original, if it's on here, will be a little higher. Oh, and it is, so that's perfect. Jeff, what does this say? I can't read this one either.
Oh, I think Thousand Year Door was better than the
No,
original.
no,
in
the
my
first
mind.
one was way better. We'll have that fight in a minute.
Drakengard 3.
I've never played it.
So never played.
Never heard of it.
Disco Elysium, I keep hearing it's supposed to be good, but I've never played it.
I am playing it right now. Actually,
Oh.
that's the game that I'm
How
currently
is it?
working through, and it is
Okay.
awesome.
Hey,
Not really a traditional RPG. There's no combat in it at all. But so far playing it, I'd give it at least a
Okay.
B. I could see me bumping that up to an A by the time I'm said
Okay,
and done.
fair. Dragon Quest V, I'm actually playing this one right now. I just finished 4. I mean, they're all kind of, honestly, I'd probably just say B. It's exactly what you said, generic, and these are the older ones, so they didn't have a whole lot going on.
Okay.
I'm only like probably 5 or 6 hours in. Uh,
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Technically,
Never
I haven't
played
played
it.
it yet.
Played.
Last Story, I've
Alright.
not played. Have you guys?
Nope.
Nope.
Outer Worlds, I would say that's a good B.
Ooh.
B or
B
C
or C,
in my
I would
mind.
say, yeah. It was okay.
Really?
I would-
C,
I-
Kyle?
I
I would give
eventually
it probably
just
a B.
stopped. Okay. Yeah. I'm cool
Honestly,
with that.
my big B is like Game Pass. Like, I thought it was an okay game, and I rushed through it, and I didn't do anything extra, but I didn't pay for it really. Well, technically I did, but
I mean, I did pretty much everything I could except for one quest, and I enjoyed it. I liked that it wasn't as lengthy as a Fallout game, and then like you didn't have to search every single crate for all these little items, so it kind of helped the game move along a little
Okay.
better.
what's
Yeah.
The story was a little
What's
weak,
this-
but it held
what's
my
this game,
interest.
Jeff? I
at least.
can't see.
Trails of Cold Steel. I know there's so many Trails
Anybody play?
games.
Why are they all
I feel
on
like it's
here?
the Trails and the Tales
Trails-
games. There's so many JRPGs.
The Trails fan is going to be like, how do you guys
How do you not know
this?
Trails and Tales and Bales? Octopath Traveler, I would put that in A.
I'd probably put it
Really?
at B.
I thought it was A level.
The story was so weak.
It doesn't matter. It
It's
was
almost
just beautiful, and the gameplay was really fun. Kyle, did you play?
I only played the demo and I bounced off it pretty
Ooh.
hard. I would give it a C.
All right, well then
just
let's-
on the demo, but I didn't get the full
We'll
scope
even
of the
this out. We'll
story.
go B.
So
There
We'll
was
go B.
none.
Shut up, Jeff.
And too much text. It needed more voice
Pokemon
acting.
Sword and Shield. I'd say that was a good B. C-ish. B-ish, C-ish.
I would give it a B. I really
I like the evolution.
open
Yeah, I like the
areas.
open areas too. I just wish there was more than like the one big giant area.
in the DLC. I guess there's another
It
one.
just seemed
but
weird that was all it was.
Uh,
But it was still pretty good.
I agree.
Bravely
I did not
second.
play.
Second. End
That's
later.
not
Yeah,
out
it
yet,
is.
is
That
it?
one came out on the 3DS. Wait, no. What's the sequel to Bravely Default?
This came out in 2015.
No, but there's
for
a third one coming out. One
the 3DS.
Oh yeah, Bravely Default 2 is what's coming out, right? Yeah. So
Okay.
Bravely Second
What the hell is second?
I did not play it, so it sounds like you haven't either.
I didn't play it.
But Bravely Default 2, I think, is what's coming out.
Alright,
Indivisible,
here's
I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I mean, I only played this game for maybe an hour or two. I'd probably put
I honestly
it like
thought
a
I was
D.
right. I played about an hour or two and it turned me off. Yeah,
Really?
It was on Game Pass, so that's why I played it.
I thought the combat just was weird and didn't flow
Oblivion,
good.
I'd probably put
Like, the story was
A.
pretty off the wall. Oblivion hit so many. I remember trying to play on the 360 and it would just keep freezing and crashing.
Yeah, it did happen, but outside of that, I mean, I loved going and closing the Oblivion gates. I thought it was so much fun.
I'd put Oblivion as a B, and then if Morrowind was on here, maybe that would be an A for me, but it's not.
Kyle, what do you think?
It's just packed with Mario and Pokemon games and trails.
You see them leaving off one of the best RPGs of all time.
Yeah,
with
I don't
Morrowind.
understand.
I would give Oblivion an A personally.
Okay.
It was my introduction to the Elder Scrolls series, and I thought it was awesome.
That's fair.
All right.
What is this game called, Jeff?
Parasite.
Oh, I've heard of it, never played it.
Same.
I never
Fallout
played
4.
It. Came out in '98 for PlayStation.
Fallout 4 to
so-
me would.
Fallout
B.
4's. I'm cool.
I
with
think
B
it,
for
I
it.
like
It was
3 better,
okay.
and we have that up here, and I think that still fits. But the only thing, I liked Fallout New Vegas better than Fallout 4, though, but I guess it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play New Vegas. I played a ton of 4, and just having what's his name, Percy Garvin, tell me a settlement was under attack every 10 minutes was just
Yeah.
annoying. And like, I understand how people liked the base building aspect, but it kind of took away from like the main purpose of the game.
Whoa. Where are you
I
putting
just want to
Pillars
hold the
of
mouse button
Eternity?
down. My finger hurts. So
Oh, okay.
I didn't play it really at all. So what do you guys think?
I would say it's
Okay.
a B. It is a great game, very similar to Dragon Age Origins, actually, in terms of like
Really?
the combat and it being real time, but you can kind of
I'm
pause
not
it.
even. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't even think. Or maybe I'm imagining the fact that I play it because I don't even know. I can't remember much of the game at all. I remember installing it.
How about,
But
how about Pillars 2?
I never played it.
All
is that
right,
what this one is?
that's what that one is. Yeah.
This was but never played. Final Fantasy. What does that say? 11. That's the MMO.
Oh my gosh, they're all on here.
I thought that one was a C. Did anyone play 11?
Watched a friend play it. Never actually played it myself.
It
Looked
was pretty boring. I played for a very little bit.
Yeah, I never played it.
Final Fantasy 1. I'd probably say. I played it many years after release, and I did not like it.
I never
I
played.
mean, probably good for like S tier when
Yeah.
it came out.
But compared to other things, sorry,
as time
just
goes
doesn't
on,
work. Okay, Final Fantasy 2.
2, 3, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and
I
5.
thought it was okay. I didn't play enough of
played
it to
any of
really
these.
say a ton.
I didn't play it.
I'm still gonna say C. I would say the same thing. I played a little more. I'm trying to remember which one. I had them on Game Boy Advance, I think it was, or maybe it was DS. They had a remake on. I'm gonna bump 3 up because I think that's when I played a little bit more. I didn't play 5 at all. Did anyone play 5?
No.
Okay.
Or 4.
I didn't. Which is the 6 then? Or no? What number is that?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
6.
that's 6. I'm not sure what happened to 4.
We already did
We already
that.
rated it.
Did we?
Deus Ex.
I didn't play this one. I played a
same.
more recent one.
Yeah, I didn't play it.
All right, World of Warcraft.
I think S.
That's
Oh,
gotta be
yeah.
S, right?
I'm definitely thinking S. It's just
That
one of
has
the
to be
longest
S.
running real games. All right, so this is where I would probably put this one, but we
jeez.
can discuss
can't-
this. Why did you think Thousand Year Door was better?
I just thought it had a better story to it. I like the companions better.
But you
in
could get the
Thousand Year
Goomba that
Door.
had that
I
head
just remember
bounce. You could just
spending-
bounce for 1,000 times and do so much damage in the first one.
I mean, yeah. I guess in my mind they're like the same.
I can agree.
I didn't
I can agree.
dislike
I'm
the
putting them
first
right next to
Paper
each other.
Mario.
They're both really, really good games. I'm really sad that the new Paper Mario that came out,
I know what's coming
the new one that
next.
came out yesterday or Friday was just so different again. All right, I think we have our first absolute trash. I
Yeah.
hated this game so much when this came out. It was awful. I couldn't believe they went so far, because the one before that was the Wii one, which was okay, the Super Paper Mario, which I thought was just okay. They wanted to just use Paper Mario, but they're going to come back to the turn-based regular stuff. And then when they did and they brought me this, I wanted to hurl. This is an awful, terrible game. Nobody should ever play it.
I agree.
Okay,
Okay.
Mario and
Yeah,
Luigi.
Al doesn't have anything
What
to
is
add.
which one is it?
Dream Team Bros.
Which
Can we cruise through these?
honestly, I would say they're all
I don't
probably sea
know.
level. I played all of them.
I don't even know what that
I-
is. Bowser's Inside Story.
Actually,
and
I'm gonna
Paper
move
Jam.
Bowser's Inside Story up a little bit. I liked that one.
Okay,
I think that's
I've never even heard of these
I think
games,
they're all
to be
GBA.
honest.
One was a Game Boy Advance, one was a DS, and I think one's a 3DS maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
And, yeah, Paper Jam, Partners in Time, and Superstar
I actually
Saga.
don't know if I remember actually playing Paper Jam. I'm confusing this one with the minis. I'm gonna put this one never played. I have this one's the Game Boy Advance one, right, Jeff? Can you look that up? This
Which one?
Make sure I'm remembering this right.
Partners in Time. This was Nintendo DS and Wii U.
Maybe I didn't play that one either. There's another. Okay, what about this one? The other one. Yeah.
Paper
no.
Jam or Superstar,
Saga. That one must be the GBA one.
This was Game
Okay.
Boy Advance, and Wii U, and Nintendo 3DS.
Okay, and then, oh, here's the rest of them. So this is this Partners in Time? Or Partners?
That is. Which
This
one are you
one right here.
grabbing? That is Partners
Okay,
in Time.
that
yeah.
one was for what system?
I think that was the Wii.
No, they're all handheld game.
That was Nintendo DS and Wii U.
And then what's this one next to it?
Superstar
Okay,
Saga.
I did not play this one. I played this one. I would say this one's a B.
Superstar Saga was the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay, which I think we have them right. Oh, well, close enough. Who cares? All right, Chrono Cross. We're almost done here. I never played.
Never played?
Never
Diablo
played.
2. I would probably give this an A. I played a decent amount of 2.
I didn't play enough to rate it.
See, it's like I was
Yeah,
so
I
long
didn't
ago.
either.
I'm still leaving it. It's still pretty good. Diablo 3. I'm still gonna give that an A too.
Yeah, I'd give that an A. That game.
Yeah, I think started off as like C, but it's moved up to A.
All right, I think this is pretty good. Any big changes we need to make before we say this is a submitted save and then we move on with our lives?
No,
I kind of feel bad about where we put Bravely Default. I feel like that's a B in my mind. That's been
All right.
bothering me since we started putting more
Okay.
things in the C.
Any Jeff? Any big ones you think need to be moved around?
no, I'm fine with it.
I think I'm decently okay. Honestly, if I could do anything, I'd probably move these two both up to here. That's the only thing I think I would change. Those are some of my favorite games of all time. I might move.
I never played them. I only
Yeah,
heard about them.
I don't agree that they're S, but I do agree that they're awesome games. So if you want to put them there, I'm not going to argue. too hard.
I played the first one so much, and the second one when it came out, I remember I was so happy. It was just such a good day in my life. But the rest, I think I'm okay. And I'm happy with this absolute trash. So yeah, this was a success. I will.
Paper Mario has successfully been in our S tier and our absolute
It's
trash
so awful.
tier.
Yep.
All right, we'll put this up on the Link Cable website and let the comments
Yeah,
flow.
well, thanks, guys. This was fun. We'll see if
Yep.
anyone's got positive feedback for this, and if so, maybe we'll do it again. Thought it was kind of fun. We have 1,000 categories to choose from. We just did RPGs, so maybe we do
Yeah.
like action games or MMOs or something next.
If we do it again, I'd almost say like narrow it down a little bit more too. Like we could have almost done a list, like you said, like just on
Yeah,
Pokemon.
no kidding. They
or
actually have a
just
list of all
on-
Pokemon
right.
you could rank of the starters. I looked at that
Yeah.
one.
and then you could actually talk about, we could talk about each individual
This is
one
true.
more.
Yeah, we have some games to play, guys.
Yeah, this is really fun.
Yeah, looks like
I
it.
feel very accomplished looking at this. In a strange, weird way, but... Alright, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye.